All right. Okay. Yes. It shows that we are live, and I'll just wait for some of you guys to come on in. Okay. Now it says we're live. Now, if in case I didn't go through, I will say it again. Just wait for some of you guys to come on in because we're live. You never know when Tuesdays and Wednesdays all up in the air at times. Hi, Heather. There's a big old emoji smile from you, Heather. My day was pretty much, just like any other ordinary day, and enjoying my first night off from work, and probably be the same old Wednesday routine tomorrow, my other off day. No, well, we work no really was not that busy for Memorial Day. What we did was, well, mainly just did our normal work, and there were some people in there when I got there, but when I start, 5 minutes later, the earliest I can clock in, it seems like by the time I'm there, people that are there 5 minutes ago are already gone. But if they're gone, that helps me. I can get my lobby duty started a little bit more earlier. There were some of them, or there was a couple, maybe one group of friends that came in maybe around 10 o'clock, 10:30 last night, but I mean they weren't really an inconvenience. I mean sometimes there are I mean sometimes there's people there, like I remember a couple weeks ago that there was one person that, like, would, well, they'd eat there and then they would, just, be on their phone and would not practically leave until it's about time to leave, until it's about time to close. My hours there are 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., but since it's only 4 hours, they let me stay a little bit longer to try to, finish everything up, since they know how that little hours I get, that I don't get a full schedule, so they kind of just let me stay after, to add some more time. Hey, Steve Areno. You had your energy drink, so I guess you're pumped for tonight then. Now we've got now it said that the uh, the past weekend, yeah, we had some problems, but I mean, they're saying that this is that we've got a new router, so let's hope the new router, will bring us luck and won't blip any, if you know what I mean. Hope this new router, is really, will really hold out the 3 hours and 20 minutes we got to play on here. That's right, Heather. Praying, hoping it works. Hence why I put in the title, they say it's fixed now, let's test it. Or actually I think I said they say it's fixed, trying it out now or something like that. Doing good. I'm doing pretty good, Doctor Who. How about you? How are you doing? Every well, the weather was all right today. I mean, it was in the 70s today for me, but the forecast was gloomy though. It was pretty gloomy today. Really no rain, but just really gloomy today. As last I know, I was as far as I know, I am subscribed to Sean. Let me check, see if I am, because if I'm not, then I need to do that. As far as I know, I am connected to Sean Comp. Yeah, yeah, I'm sub to her, all right. Cooler than average. Okay, they say it's going to be cooler than average for this week. Oh, she sent out a message. She's quitting YouTube. What? I did not see that. Let me check that. Because I did not see. Well, she hasn't said about that on YouTube, but it seems like if she's quitting YouTube, she'd let everybody know because she's been at YouTube for a while. But if she's quitting YouTube, I wonder if we'll still even see her in here for in future streams. I've got Shan on on Messenger. Maybe I should ask her. That ask her why she's choosing to quit YouTube. I mean, I knew. I mean, yeah, because I mean, I know. That's last comment I had gotten was people reinvent. Yep, back. Yeah, it went out again. It went out again. So it just it's like they can't even give me my time. It's like, they'll run my time even if I'm not there. And then by the time this video gets finalized, it'll cut so many minutes down. Let me catch up on the comments I missed. Oh, yeah, how Fonzie always smacked the jukebox. I want to smack that modem. Hey. That show premiered in 1974, so it's 51. So that show is 51 years old today. I said I'm still I have to say I'm still surprised that Marion Ross, who played Miss Mrs. C, is still alive today. Yeah, start playing before anything else happens. Every time something happens to different, like we got a new modem, so I'm thinking like, so why is it still acting the same if the connection is different, if it's a different one? I don't get it. But I'll go ahead and get the questions pulled up. How are we going to do this? Are we going to, let's see, we've got four people in here. Oh, we got Jonathan in here too. So we got Cheryl, Jonathan, Steve Areno, Heather, Doctor Who. We've got five in here. Okay. So, so is that how much we should go? Should we go with five? Should we go with five answers, or how many answers do you want to go for in a surveyed question? Because the question data has three, four, five, six, or seven answers. I didn't know if Cheryl was saying five for how many people we. Okay, five is good. All right. So I guess that's the rules. Not no wrong. Okay, there we go. Yeah, five. There we go. All right. All right. See where we left off on the last five, because I know we've been doing five lately. So okay. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. Hold on. This should be just a little bit. Just gonna take a little bit to. Oh, there's Spirit Stalker. Hey, Spirit Stalker. It's going to take a little bit to find out where we need to be on the questions, because after a few days you forget which question you left off on. I should probably start writing those down. Okay. Okay. I think we've got this one. I think we've done this one, but we're going to start with this one. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll go with this one. Top five answers to this question. Name something next to you to do while you're eating. Name name something you don't want the person next to you to do while you're eating. All right, there you go, Heather and Cheryl. Pass gas. That's the number one answer. Pass gas. Believe it or not vomit. Not vomit. Cough. All right, there you go. Who said cough? Spirit Stalker got it. Spirit Stalker, that's number five. Cough. We've got past gas, but smoke. We've see. I see. I'm sorry. Number three is smoke. My bad. Not belch or burp or gag. Not red or shard or vote for Kamala. Uh, the question, Steve Areno, is name something you don't want the person next to you to do while you're eating. Not talk on their cell phone or smell, snort. Well, nope, not snort or swat flies or find a hair in her food or taste your food. Yeah, find a hair in food. Who hasn't found a hair in their food before? Yick. Not steal your food or okay, there you go, Jonathan. Sneeze. Number two is sneeze. Don't want them to sneeze, especially not sneezing on your food. Then it wouldn't be good anymore. And now you just need number four. Number four. Not talk with food in your mouth or playing with boogers. Or fart and blame the dog again. You might be Jonathan's answer, you know, could be a little bit of a referendum to the answer to number four. Let's see. Nope, not snart, complain, politics, or twerk. A snart is a sneeze and a fart at the same time. I've heard of shart. I've heard of shart or shat, but, you know, not a snart. Not well, yeah, I think that you wouldn't want somebody to hit on you, especially if if they're not your type. Wouldn't be throwing food, wouldn't be spitting or talking about gross stuff, but something they can do can be gross though, especially if it was done at the dinner table. Oh, okay, there you go. Steve Areno got it. Blow your nose. Number four is blow your nose. Blow your nose. Cheryl, um, back when we went out to eat on Saturday, my mom could like ordered mashed potatoes, and she said, she just couldn't finish them, that they were just too salty. And then they said that, they had cooks back there, and for some reason they salted the mashed potatoes really big, so it's like she couldn't even finish it. It was too salty. Yeah, that was pretty gross. I mean, the mashed potato situation turning salty, I mean, was bad for her, but I mean, but yeah, I mean, which one is worse? Seems like your situation was much worse, Cheryl. Okay, ladies, now it is time for you to put on your caps, put on your thinking caps. Does that even happen? I asked, so I got someone else's used food. Ew. I demand that I can see what you mean about it being a joke. I never thought Timu would, but I got the joke because I know that Timu's a really crappy service. I know that this would be rude if I did it, but I'm saying, could I? Is it right? Is it right to try to like go to work and try to, get service their computer? Okay. Looks like I only got you and Steve Areno. I think I lost the women. Or do I at least have one woman still with me? Heather, Cheryl, Spirit Stalker? Cheryl's making her boobs more perky for you, Jonathan. No, well, I no, but I don't know. I don't. Oh, to be honest with you, Jonathan, I really don't know. You identify. No, okay. No, you don't count because you identify as a man on this. We're identifying women, the women or the ones who proclaim at their women in this stream, which are Spirit Stalker, Cheryl, Heather, and sometimes Shan. I really got to message her about that. Well, here's the thing. No, they won't get me to work because I mean, if they'll see me on one of my off nights, then they'll probably just be like, "What's up, Matt? What's up? What's up?" I mean, that is because mainly when I went there one night on one of my off nights, that's how they were just like me on my off night. They're like, "Hey, Matt, what's up?" But here's the weird part. The weird part is no, I said I'm identifying who comes in as a woman, on this stream. I said you come in as a man, Jonathan, but I'm saying that that I said the women I'm referring to who come in sometimes are Spirit Stalker, Cheryl, Heather, and sometimes Shan, because Shan's come in sometimes. Of course, she's never really gotten a big opportunity to play because it keeps freezing up. Well, the thing is that, I think the only thing that would hurt me from that is just them saying like is or the only thing that would probably be a disturbance if I went there is, you'd probably be hearing the fry machine beep in the back, and I'd probably be in the maintenance man for when he mops the lobby. I'd probably be in his way if I sat there. Besides, since today was one of my off days, I decided to wear my non-slip shoes. So if I went there, I'd probably hurt myself. But then again, they're just like, think of it this way: if you fall and hurt yourself because of your shoes and everything, then maybe you could get some fall insurance. That's what one of them said. They thought, hey, because I remember mopping and I said, be careful, don't fall. And then one of the other coworkers were like, hey, if I fall, I could get some fall insurance. I said, yeah, you get fall insurance and we're all out of a job. No, they would probably no, because I can stream in my car, but then again, it would be kind of inconvenient because I mean my car's in the dark and it's just kind of like it's just outside. You'll see a light perspective in here. In the car, you wouldn't. But sometimes, I think people. But then again, I would be one of those people because I would be thinking like, because on nights that I work, I feel like people that just come to eat and then play like a board game or just look on their phone, being totally rude, just trying to stay as long as they could, and and I would, and if I did that, I'd be one of those people tonight to the other maintenance man. I bet. Heather and Spirit Stalker are back. Give a big hand for Heather and Spirit Stalker. All right. Now we just need so now we got Spirit Stalker and Heather back. And now we're just missing Cheryl. She said she ran out to the store, so yeah, let's get back to the game. I hate it when it does that to us, but What can we do? I thought a new modem would fix everything. Apparently not. Okay, let's see. We were on question. Okay, okay. For this question, I said, we need the ladies' input on this. I said, I said. So I'm thinking, Heather, think of all your past relationships, all the relationships you've been in. And Spirit Stalker, think of your hubby. Like, what did he, like, like, when you guys were dating, what led you to date because of this next question? Because you got to think. The question asks this: name a way that a man's voice might change when talking to his love interest. What? How many? How might a man's voice change when he's talking to his love interest? Okay, you said it get. He whispers. Okay, see whispers. Not whispers, but he does. But his voice does get deeper. It deepens. That's the number one answer. It deepens. Deepens. Number one. About his voice. Not when he sees her side boob. Not baby talk. Not not happy or proposes or Slappy the clown talk. Oh, Shay. Okay, his not. You're close. You're close. You're close when you say he shakes. Doesn't he? His voice doesn't shake. Okay, there you go. A nervous, or as they have it here on the survey, a nervous stutter. A nervous stutter. Number three is a nervous stutter. And I do. And that's one of my problems. I do that all the time. I stutter all the time. Really, Heather? I heard that annoyed most girls when a guy stutters because it's like they don't know because either they don't want to talk to them or they don't know what to say. And I heard that burns some girls' buns. Decent gal. No, he's decent guy, and he's not here. Not much, Dollar Bob. Dollar Bob, I saw that you went live last night, and because it said you were live, and I thought, what I thought was, well, I'm almost done with work. Maybe he'll still be there. But then I check your page and everything, and it says that you weren't live at all. It was awesome, especially winning out excited over anything. It was funny to see him stuttering. But Dollar Bob's entered everybody. Welcome, Dollar Bob. Oh, you went live playing around. Okay. All right, right now we're in the question of name a way that a man's voice might change when talking to his love interest. So far, we have deepens, and a nervous stutter. We just need the other three answers: two, three, and five. Is where a fly. Oh, well, I would say that if you wanted to get some music on your playing, don't you have the music like the music app or something on your phone, something like that? I think it would. Oh no, he wouldn't cry, Spirit Stalker. Wouldn't shiver or drool. That would totally turn a woman off if a guy did that. I bet. Not so much as a not so much as a giggle either. Okay, there you go. You got one. You got one. Spirit Stalker, you got one. His voice cracks. Number five, it cracks. Number five, it cracks. I think I could give you probably maybe I could give you let's see. Jonathan, maybe I could give you number two because you said whisper. It's not whisper, but it does seem to always tend to get a little. No, I mean if it tends to get a if he tends to whisper, then it seems that he's trying to talk a little. Yeah, soft spoken. There you go. Softer, number two. Softer is number two. And that means that you've got them all except number four. Now, if you could get number four, you'll have the whole survey. How's another way that a man's voice might deepen when he talks to his love interest? Doesn't scream mommy or want to get busy or arrogant. No, he doesn't demean you. No, not angry, not angry at all. It is a whole nother ball. I mean, it's a whole nother ball game. This is a whole other word. He's not angry or at all. He's doing something else to show his love. Or when he talks to his love interest, I should say. He doesn't sing, but well, if he sings, he may hit something, but what would he hit? Not flirting or serenade you, or he might do this when he serenades you too, but it wouldn't be cry, and not jump on a pogo stick and play the bagpipe to impress you. Dolly the Lewis. Okay. So you mean you must, Jonathan? I assume you're talking about Cheryl. Well, not gently or smartly. A hint would be like, when you. I said I told Spirit Stalker that her answer of sings and Jonathan's answer of serenade could be a way to get this answer. But when you sing, they want you to hit that. When they sing, they want you to hit what kind of note? Yeah, a high pitch. There you go. Higher pitch is number four. A higher pitch. That is five ways a man might change his voice the way he talks to his love interest. You think Kelly Clarkson hits a lot of high notes? Oh, this will be good. This would be a good question to ask on Thanksgiving. How would it be good to ask on Thanksgiving? Well, let me read you the question right now. We got the top five answers to this question. What item might a person who can't cook be asked to bring on Thanksgiving? Okay, pie. Spirit Stalker says, okay, desserts. Desserts, number two. Desserts. Soda. Okay, there you go, Heather. Drinks. That's the number one answer. Drinks. Buns. Okay, I could give you buns for yeah, rolls. Rolls. Number four. Rolls. Spirit. Yeah, because Heather said buns and Spirit Stalker really got it. Rolls. Let's see. Number two and number five. Okay, you've gotten number five, cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. Way to go, Doctor Who and Steve Areno. All right, cranberry sauce, and now we just need one more, number two. I've never known people to eat this on Thanksgiving, but it's possible. Let's see. We got the drink answer. It's not plates or beans or napkins or wine or dessert or serviettes. Not 48 hot dogs or gravy or cocktail weenies. Nope, not appetizers. Not some in yellow pudding pops. Okay, Jonathan got it. A salad. Salads is that's what they want you to bring on Thanksgiving if you can't cook. Salads. Anytime you mention Jello pudding pops, I'm likely gonna do it in my best Bill Cosby impression. I did it already. Remember seeing me? You remember seeing me, don't you, Jonathan? Doing it. Yellow pudding pops. Okay, here's a good question. All right, we got the top five answers to this question. Question is, what would you hear on the radio that would make you turn the station? Okay, hold. Okay, all right. There you go, Dollar Bob and Jonathan and Heather. There you go. News. News is number two, and then and next we get uh, classical music. Okay, there you go. There you go, Dollar Bob. Bad songs number two, or number, or I'm sorry, bad songs number three. Let's see. Okay, we got the news. Okay, there you go, Doctor Who. A commercial. That's the number one answer. A commercial. So you've got the first three answers that quick. Can you get the other two? Let's see. Banjo music. Well, I would probably go with music or bad songs. Baseball. Nope, not a baseball game. Nancy Grace would probably go with the news, and then the weather. Nope, not Luke Bryan either. Not not a station break or sports or religion. Oh, there you go. There you go, Dollar Bob. Static. Static is number four. Static. And now just got to get one more. After static, what could that last one be? Let's see, what haven't we not said so far? Yeah, it's not sports or kid rock, or religious or church radio, or Bill Maher, or radio station just going quiet. Mexican music. We've already aired out the song answer with bad songs. Regardless, they don't say if the band's bad or not. They just say bad songs. Uh, no, not an emergency alert or a KPS fundraiser. Fu- Fucilo Auto Mall advertisement. No, and it's going to be hard to get it because it's like we all live in different parts of the United States, so we're all going to get different local radio stations. Well, it it's like the opposite of religious stuff. I mean, there is. I mean, them turning it off. It's almost like the opposite you would hear of religious stuff you would hear, on the opposite side. Not Spanish music or Saint Jude or hard rock. Well, no, not exactly Satanism, no, maybe not Satanism, but this is something that people just, do a lot. They talk about this a whole lot. It doesn't, they say they say these ones on TV all the time, but, that this is what they said is number five if people might decide to turn the station. It's not Satanism or devil music, and it's not politics either. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it, Dollar Bob. They're cursing. They're cursing. That's number five. That is the reason why someone else would want to change the channel. They're cursing. That was the five of them. You may have gotten all five. I don't usually keep score of who gets what. Mm. But I try to take a look at whoever says it though. Let's see. Next question. Ooh, nice. Okay, this question. Top five answers to this question. For this question, we ask 100 women. Where do you wish your partner was more willing to go with you? Okay, let's see. Not hiking or the butt, but there you go, Spirit Stalker. Grocery shopping. Yeah. Let's see now. Oh, uh, I'm a loner. Rather do things alone. Hmm. Okay. Question is, we ask 100 women, where do you wish your partner was more willing to go with you? Okay. Let me see if we got swingers bar. Nope, not a swingers bar. Kid activities like what? You gotta be more specific with kid activities. Okay. Okay, there you go. Heather and Steve Arena got it first. Okay. Uh, or no, that. Oh wait, Steve Arena gave a different answer. My bad. Heather got it though. Dancing. Dancing number 5 is dancing. Now Doctor Who got square dancing, so that would have counted too. But it wouldn't be a haunted hotel or on vacation either, believe it or not. Not a sea cruise. Not sports or an adult bookstore, but hey, there you go. There you go, Jonathan. You got one. Um, yeah, how they list it, a salon or a spa, a salon or a spa. That's number 4. A salon or a spa. Let's see, not jewelry store or gay pride or doctor. Yeah, we got the saloon. We got the salon spa answer. We got that. Okay, let me see here. Now we just got to get 2 and 3. That's all we got to get now. 2 and 3. Not gay pride or doctor, salon or concert, or a butt naked twister, or a marriage counselor. Not to the baby doctor. Don't. Huh. A drag show. Yeah, I like it. Like a husband would really let a wife. Well, actually, might let his wife be in a drag show, but it's not a drag show. It's not a gym. You know, Dollar Bomb. Dollar Bomb is. It's not naked grandma. Not a divorce attorney, but Spirit Stalker has a couple answers for style. Okay, yeah, we got movies. Movies is number 3, and she says church, and there you go. Church is number 2. So there you go. The last 2 answers. Spirit Stalker got them for you. Spirit Stalker helped clear the board. Hello, Tim. How are you doing, Tim? Oh, what's number 5? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let's hope. Let's hope it. Let's hope this holds up pretty good for the remaining 2 hours and 7 minutes we got. All right. All right. Next question. Now Tim gets to join us on these questions as long as it works over here, because I've noticed giving me a warning low status message, a couple times. So hopefully we can get through some more questions before that happens. Okay, next. Okay, next question. Of of course, as you know, we got five answers to this question, and this would be a good question around the holidays because it this is because it says because this is the question. Name something you might do with your days off around Christmas. I kind to agree, Jonathan. I probably am jinxing myself, but I'm not going to. So I probably shouldn't mention it. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalkers. Sleep. Sleep is number two. Sleep. Okay. Okay, there you go, Dollar Bob. You actually got the number one answer. Shop. That's what they want to do around Christmas. Shop. That's the number one answer. Shop. No, they don't want to date. Okay, there you go, Dollar Bob and Spirit Stalker. They want to cook. They want to cook. Number four, they want to cook. Okay, not okay. Okay, travel. I think I'm going to give you travel for for number three, which is a vacation. A vacation. Number three. I think that's what I'm going to give you because I think travel is sort of like a vacation. So now you've got. So I now give you number three, vacation. Now all you need is number five, something people love to do in the uh, question. Name something you might do with your days off around Christmas. Oh, they're leaving? Oh, it's almost midnight here. My limo's about to turn into a pumpkin. See you all again. All right. Good night, Heather. Be good. Have have fun. Hope to see you tomorrow. And let's see. I think one of you have got it. Let me see. Not drink booze. Not party. We got dance. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. You did get it. Decorate. Decorate number five. That's what you want to probably do a few times, before your days off around Christmas. Decorate. I didn't have to go back and look at any of those. I got them right off the bat. That was easy. Okay, let's see. We did we did a we did a Christmas question last time. Here's another Christmas question. All right, top five answers to this question, which is sort of like Christmas as well, because this question is, which part of holiday preparation do you always put off till the last minute? All right, Christmas lights. I'll give you that, Jonathan, for decorating. Number five, decorating. Decorate was number 5 on the last one, and decorating is number 5 on this one. How coincidental is that? All right, let's see. We still got the other 4 answers to give. Okay, there you go. Doctor Who and Spirit Stalker got it. Shopping, the number 1 answer. Shopping. That's what you put off to the last minute. Shopping. Shopping. See, cooking. Okay, there you go. Jonathan, you got it. Cook. That's something you put off till the last minute, they say as well. Oh, wait. Oh, right here. Right here. Yep. Cooking, number 2. Just got to get 3 and 4 now. Let's see. Not invite. Yeah. Buying presents, but after you're close. You're close about buying presents. Got to do something else with them though too. Oh, cleaning. Okay, there you go, spirit. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Cleaning, number 3, and now number 4 is well, you're close with buying presents. You didn't say what you got to do with them at the end though. Okay, there you go. Wrapping, yeah, wrap, and that's the thing people put off to the last minute. Number 4, as they have, what do they have it as? Wrapping gifts, number 4. So you got all of them. All right. All right. I think I think Family Feud's trying to hit us with Christmas questions nonstop because this next question, more Christmas stuff. All right. Top 5 answers to this question. The question is, if your company was saving money, name something that might not be at the holiday party. If your company was trying to save money, name something that might not be at the holiday party. Okay, Tim says alcohol. There you go, Tim. Alcohol, number 2. And Spirit Stalker. Okay, Spirit Stalker got it. Food, the number 1 answer. Food. Can you believe that food and alcohol were number 2 was number 1 and alcohol was number 2 with the difference of 2 points between them? Yeah, just 2 vote difference made it number 1, number 2. Okay, let's see. Not bonus or liquor. Oh, wait, we got the liquor answer. Okay, there you go, Steve. Steve Areno. Music. Number 4 is music. Deco. Okay, I know what you mean by that. You mean decorations, and there you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Decorations, number 5. Now you just need one more thing that might not be at the holiday party if you guys are if your company was trying to save money. Not TP or DJ or electricity or hookers or itching for a scratch or baby oil. Okay, there you go. You got it, Spirit Stalker. Gifts. Gifts. The strangest thing is that decorations was the last answer to all all the last three that we've done. They were all decoration. The answer was all decorating. All right. But now we are out of the Christmas questions and we're back into regular questions. So now we're back into this one. Non-Christmas and general gameplay. All right, top 5 answers to this question. When she's run out of money, so I guess they're surveying men because it says when she's run out of money, what might a gambler put on the table? When she's run out of money, what might a gambler put on the table? All right, there you go. All right, a watch, jewelry. Yeah, there you go. You guys are all saying jewelry or a kind of jewelry. There you go, jewelry. That's the number one answer. Jewelry. I'm light skinned and devastated. And I know when. That's right, because I take your man and you make him clap. Always rapping, always clapping. Everybody say I'm happy. Okay, now. Hmm. We'll take that into consideration. Let's see. Not their money. Well, actually, no, not a money clip, but you're very close, Jonathan. You're very, very close. Very close. Not your panties. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. You're an article of clothing, number 4. An article of clothing. So yeah, that counts. Article of panties. Yep, article of clothing, number 4. Okay, your car keys. Your car keys. Yep, number 2, your car keys. By the way, it's not money clip, it's not ours, and it's not cufflinks. But the ours does not make a lot of sense. All right. Oh, you're a little too big for me. Let's see. Next, what we have next? Okay, need to get number 3 and number 5. Not a photo of your children or your phone or the boot. Okay, there you go. A dog, credit card, credit card number 3. I'm gonna move it this way. No, nothing. Credit card number 3 is your credit card, and now number 5. What could number 5 be? It wouldn't be your ID or your kids or a picture of your dog, Ruby. Don't ever bet your dog. Gold glasses? Well, we've already. Oh, wait, that wouldn't be jewelry. Nope, it's not gold glasses. Okay, a hint. A hint would be how about. Okay, Spirit Stalker and Jonathan both want a hint. No, it wouldn't be bottled farts, but um, say like you're Okay, how about this? You'll put something down that the family is valuable about owning. And here's the thing: if you win this hand, you don't have to do anything. You won it. But if you lose, then bye bye, you're moving. Yep, the D to the house. The D to the house is number five. The D to the house. That's why if you lose, then goodbye, you're moving. I no decorations that time, but I must they must have the people over there when I told you no more Christmas questions, they must have heard me because now we've got another Christmas question. They put another one up there. And there's another one not too long after that. So be be pro Santa because we might have to answer a couple questions about Santa next. All right, top five answers to this question. Name something specific about Santa that causes children to be afraid of him at the mall. Something specific about Santa that causes children to be afraid of him at the mall. No, I'm not going to quit that job, Brandon. It's the only job I've got right now, and I have not looked at any other jobs yet. I'm not going to quit my job. I've been there 3 years. It's pretty good. Okay, let's see. His wife. Yep. There you go. His wife. There you go, Jonathan. His white beard. His white beard. That's the number one answer. His white beard. Not glasses or big nose or liquor breath. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Jonathan. His in Spirit Soccer. His hearty laugh. Number three. Hearty laugh. Not vodka breath or alcohol in his breath or his body or that gazing stare or those dead eyes. Not those. I know that scared me when I was a baby. Not his scabies or bed bugs. Something that might make you scared of Santa or something that might make Santa, scary to kids at the mall. Not a candy cane in his pocket. Not would it be holstered firearm. Oh, when you say his body, okay, Spirit Stalker, I or when you said his body, I told you no. Actually, yeah. size is number two, so I'm gonna give you that size. His size, number two. But still, you still haven't gotten four or five though. Needle, not his needle tracks or his hat or his reindeer or his breath. You don't think Mrs. Claus makes him brush his teeth before he goes out and all over the world to deliver presents? Not an ankle bracelet. Oh, Santa's a criminal. Is Santa a criminal? Not his creepy white van or his cock bursting through his pants. That would be really bad. You'd have to change. Mrs. Claus would be wondering, what in the world are you doing? Why is it so big? Says I can't get it to you through the rest of the year, so I'm giving it to you now. Santa doesn't does Santa doesn't brush his teeth after every cookies. Oh yes, I forgot about the cookies and the milk. Of course. Okay, hint. All right, hint would be like well, they don't know Santa personally, so they might be afraid that Santa might be a little what? Santa's it is a complete what to them? Yeah, he's a stranger. Number four is a stranger. And now number five. Number five, well, think of the way he talks, What is his voice like? It's a very what voice? His voice is very, yeah, deep. Yeah, his deep voice. That's probably what his deep voice. That's what they say. The five reasons kids are scared of a holiday Santa at the mall. I'm getting sleepy, so I will doze off in a bit. I'm not leaving, just listening soon. Alrighty. All right. Well, we at least know that if you fall asleep, you'll be doing it, Spirit Stalker. Yeah, okay. Because, I mean, unless you think you can last another hour and 43 minutes, you'll probably fall asleep before the game. But we'll keep the game going, maybe in case that keeps you up any. All right. All right, you guys, we got the top five answers to this question. This time, the question is, name a reason why another driver may flash their headlights at you. Why might another driver flash their headlights at you? Okay, there you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Your light, the lights are off or on. Number three, lights off or on. A cop. Okay, there you go. And well, Jonathan says cop, and Spirit Stalker says police. And well, you both sort of got it. You know, police ahead. That's the number one answer. Police ahead. Wants you to flash your. No, they wouldn't want them to flash the boobies, especially if there's another woman in the car. I guess. Let's see. I think no. Okay, no. There's no wreck. It's not any wreck or break or accident or road ahead or a wet road ahead. Now it wouldn't be to see better or a snowstorm. Yes, Steve Areno, the McRib is back for a limited time. You can go get it, anytime. Anytime between 10:30 and whenever breakfast stops being served. When we were open 24 hours, when we were open 24 hours, lunch and dinner were usually over at 3 o'clock. And then they started serving breakfast. A lot of times they had to say, right now it's only breakfast now and cash now. Is that okay? Or is breakfast only and cash only? Is that okay? Oh, they always had to say that. Let's see. It is real. I mean, it's real. It is back, Steve, for us at least. Or I mean, for a limited, but only for a limited time. Only for a limited time. Okay. Now, so we've got police ahead and lights off or on. What else is there? No, we don't have a suicide jumper. You should actually hear. You should actually hear what I say to somebody. I try to. I mean, I I try to be a jerk and make it fun, but I give my honest answer. It's kind of like if you jump, be like someone would ask me, yeah, if they jumped off a bridge, would you do that too? My answer will be, well, maybe if I had a parachute, maybe if I had a parachute. I remember they were like, no parachute, Matthew, no parachute. Oh, maybe an alert of danger. Um, Not exactly danger. Got to be the specific about danger. Hello, Trevor. Not gay pride. Not gay pride. We're in a game night, Trevor, like we always are. Not the kids playing on the street. Not full of a bus and nuns. Oh wait, I'm gonna literally some base jumping a bus and nuns. I haven't really heard much about it. What happened, Trevor? Anyway, let's see. Calling lot lizards to your big rig at Flying J. No, but that's a really big imaginative answer, Steve Areno. Animal Crossing. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. You did get one. Deer or animal in the road. That is number five. A deer or an animal in the road. So now you just need two and four. Better get in touch. Well, there's only one trucker I know. I said get in get in line with that trucker and ask him if they always call a lot of lizards to your big rig at Flying J parking lot. Let's see. Not construction ahead or a sinkhole ahead. Trevor's mom for 2,000. I have two female friends that have had truckers flash their lights at them in shady parking lots. They laughed it off. Did they say why some people were flashing their lights at them? Okay, hints would be like you'd usually get stopped for they they stop people a lot for speeding. They barely stop people a lot doing this though. I mean, you can get stopped for it, but and some people get stopped for going, for speeding. But if you had, but they don't stop you much for this. But it would annoy your fellow drivers if you did this. Would really annoy them. Might have them tempt to pass you if you do this. Okay, well, yeah, but I mean, what would you do on the road though that would cause you to be too slow? You know, you're not. Yeah, they're saying you're slow, so they would say you're doing what too slow. A lot of traffickers. Yeah, you're driving too slow. Number two, and now number four would just they might tell them that you're a little let's see, when they tell them on, they're like, hey, they're trying to tell you, hey, you're a little bright. You're a little bright. Can you turn it down a little bit, please? Can you please turn can you please turn yours off? We got the lights off and on, but they might say, hey, your lights are, yeah, turn your brights off, or yeah, they might flash you if your brights are on. Number four. Mm. There we go. There's your five answers. Okay. This would probably be the last Christmas question for a while. So if you guys are getting tired of Christmas questions that are being asked tonight, don't worry. This will be the last Christmas question for a while. So don't worry about this one. At least on the five answers, it will be at least. So get ready for your last Christmas question. All right. Question to this answer, top five answers is name a celebrity who's so handsome he could make a Santa suit look sexy. Celebrity who's so handsome he could make a Santa suit look sexy. Nope, not Steve Harvey. Okay, there you go. There you go, Steve Areno. Clooney, George Clooney. He's number two. George Clooney, number two. Nope, not Rodney Dangerfield. All right, there you go, Steve Areno. Brad Pitt. He's the number one answer. Brad Pitt. And Tom Cruise. There you go. Tom Cruise. He's number three. No, not Fabio. Hello, 1SP. Not sure who you mean by Leo, but it's not Leo. And nope, Steve Areno, not John Stamos. Did get the first three, though, right off the bat: Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Tom Cruise. Who could the other two be? Nope, not Keanu Reeves. Well, not working right now, 1SP. This is one of my nights off, which is why I'm live, because I mean it's one of my nights off. So so just chilling out, taking it easy tonight. We're not going anywhere. We're just right. We just right here. Um, no, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be Ted Danson or George Wendt or George Taki or Mario Lopez. Yeah, if I was working, I wouldn't really be able to be streaming right now, would I? Okay. No, nope, it isn't Seth Rogen. Not Seth Rogen or Jelly Roll. Seems like you guys are stuck on this one. No, it wouldn't be Pee Wee Herman. Now, if I have to, if I okay, nope, not crazy Mel Gibson or Val Kilmer. Not one of those two guys. I like how you said crazy Mel Gibson. No, not Antonio Banderas. One of them you could really get easy. The other one, might take a little bit of work. It's not Antonio Banderas or Tom Selleck. Not Bob Ross. Not Bob Ross. Oh, welcome back, Cheryl. Welcome back. It's not Bob Ross. Cheryl, the question is name a celebrity who's so handsome he could make a Santa suit look sexy. Trevor's mom for 5,000. Okay, for 5,000. So you're obviously taking the daily double, Jonathan. All right, here we go. The answer is his his hello slogan would usually be "Where's decent guy?" Yeah, we got George. Yeah, so far we have Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and Tom Cruise. So we've got the George Clooney answer, and it's not Jackie Chan either. Not David Duchovny. No, not only Bill Clinton. I like how you said, nope, it's not Sean Connery. Not Burt Reynolds. Not The Rock or Dom DeLuise. Not Brendan Fraser. Looks like you guys are stumped on this one. Not Johnny Depp. Guess I can tell you one of them. They've been in the they've been in the news, somewhere. And this one, well, I have not really seen them do much in a while. So, one of them could be hard to get, one of them could be easy. They both could be hard. Who knows? Just depends on if you get them or not. Okay, Cheryl, the question is, name a celebrity who's so handsome he can make a Santa suit look sexy. A celebrity who's so handsome he can make a Santa suit look sexy. Not Hugh Jackman. Not Danny DeVito. Nope, Steve Areno. It's not Arnold. Yes, I do a lot of impressions. Try to do my own impressions. Yeah, of course, there's Bill Cosby, there's Arnold, and there's Sean Connery. It's three I've done tonight. Let's see. But it's not him. It's not Arnold, and it's not Dick Rainbow. No, it's not Bill Cosby, Jello Pudding Pops, man. Already said Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't there. Oh, okay. There you go, Steve Areno. You got one. Will Smith. Will Smith. Yep, the Chris Rock slapper is number 4 himself. Now you just got to get number 5, and it's not Fabio or JFK Jr. Will Will Smith likes blokes. Does he? Even his son. I dream I was eating chocolate pudding and woke up with a spoon. Oh, I have some weird dreams sometimes. Wow, Jonathan. Let's see. It's not Kid Rock. No. Yeah, not Fabio. Not Fabio. Actor. This guy is an actor. He's an actor. Not Tom Hardy. Not Tom Hardy or John Travolta. No clue. Well, I can't. Not Keith Richards or Tom Byron. I can always give you a clue if you need it or a hint, whichever one you prefer to ask for. And but I'm just saying, I can always give you a hint if you need one. It's not Billy Crystal. Be right back. All right, Jonathan. We'll be here when you get back. I hope. Hit, please. All right. This guy is this is an actor. He's 70 years old. He's 70 years old today. Today he's 70. Uh, he's got a spouse named Pauletta. He was in The Equalizer and The Equalizer 3, Gladiator, Training Day, The Equalizer 2, Man on Fire. Yeah, Denzel, but what's his last name? Yeah, Denzel Washington. He's number 5 is Denzel Washington. Those are the 5 people they say who are so handsome that they could make a Santa suit look sexy. Could you imagine today's 50 or 60s people having a Santa suit try on to look sexy? All right, you get to the next question. Oh wait, I went way over. Okay, this should be easy. I think this should be easy. Well, well, the next one, not this one, but the next one should be easy. But this one could look a little easy. Let's try this. Top 5 answers to this question. For what occasion did your partner last look stunning? For what occasion did your partner last look stunning? Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A dinner date. A dinner date is number 5. And Steve Areno and Cheryl say wedding. There you go. Wedding, number 1. Number 1 answer is a wedding. Number 1 answer, a wedding. And now you got, and since you've gotten wedding and date, just got to get the answers in between them now, and you'll have it. It wouldn't be mud wrestling. No, no mud wrestling. Not even for any dancing. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno, for prom. Number 3 is for prom. So you've got the odd answers, just got to get the even number answers now. An engagement party. Not an engagement party, but you're very close to. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A birthday party. Number four is a birthday party. Now you just got to get number two. What is something else that somebody may look stunning, or your partner may look stunning? No, it wouldn't be a mugshot. There you go, sir. Your anniversary. Your anniversary. Those are the five things to where your partner last looks stunning. There you go. All five of them you got. Now that was pretty easy. All right. Now, next question. Next question. Let's see. Next question is this one. I think this one might be easy too. All right, top five answers for this question. Question is, name an appliance you have only one of. Name an appliance you only have one of. All right, there you go, Cheryl. A stove. Number two is a stove. Steve Areno says a fridge. That'd be the first thing to come to my mind. And to the survey people, Steve Areno, refrigerator is number four. Not a not a not a blender though. Not a blender. We got the fridge. Air fryer. Question, Jonathan, is name an appliance you have only one of. Got the refrigerator, but not the freezer. Not a TV. Okay, not a TV or radio, but there you go, Cheryl. You did get one. Microwave. Number three is microwave. Microwave. Number three. But it wouldn't be an air fryer or a freezer or a TV or a radio. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. You got it. Toaster. Toaster. That's the number one answer. A toaster. Number one, toaster. Now you just need that last one. See the last answer. What could it be? Not water pick or crock pot. Washer and dryer. No, not a washer and dryer, but you're close. You're close, Cheryl. You're very close. Let's see. It's not a mixer or a vacuum. Okay, there you go. You got it. A dishwasher. Yeah, a dishwasher is number five. A dishwasher. Those are the five appliances you only have one of, they think. Or the people they survey, that is. All right, here we go. Okay, here's one. This question might be a little hard, but let's see how you're doing. Let's see how you do with this question. And here we go. Top top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something people are often chased by in movies. What are people chased by in movies? What do you think people might be chased by in movies? A dog? All right, you've got the bottom of the survey. Let's see. Tanks. Nope, not tanks. Dogs. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. There you go, Cheryl. Dog is number 5. Dogs are number 5. Bees, not bees, but there you go, Jonathan. Cops. Cops, number 3 are cops. And Steve Areno says a monster. There you go, Steve Areno. A monster is the number 1 answer. A monster. Other people. All right. Bad guy. Okay, I'm going to give you other people, Cheryl, or I'm going to give you bad guys for other people, Cheryl. Number 4, other people, aka bad guy, or what? Yeah, you got it. Bad guys, number 4. We've got the police answer. The car. Car is number 2, and I think that might be all you. Yeah, that's all. You've got everything. You got everything to with this question. Okay, let's see. Next question is this one. Top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name a food or drink that you smell outside a restaurant in the morning. A food or drink that you smell outside a restaurant in the morning. Coffee. All right, there you go, Cheryl. Coffee is number 2. Number 2, coffee. Nothing about rice. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Bacon. And believe it or not, bacon, that's the number 1 answer. Bacon and coffee were said by the same number of people, but for some reason they put bacon as the number 1 answer and coffee as number 2, even though they both said 35 people each. It's just weird. Let's see. Not burgers. Not muffins, but you're sort of close. Not biscuits. Okay, there you go, Steve. Steve Areno. Donuts. Donuts is there. That's number 5. Donuts. And I think I saw another one. Let's see. Sausage. Okay, there you go. I think sausage is there if I can. Oh, I'm sorry. No, sausage is not there. I'm sorry. I thought it was there. My bad. Not cookies. All right, there you go, Steve-O. Eggies. Eggies are number 3. And not hash browns. And Cheryl got the last answer. Bread. Number 4, bread. Well, that was quick. You guys got that pretty quick. Yeah, we got three. Yeah, yeah. The despite the analytics counter only saying we have one person in here, we actually have three people in here. Three smart people. Got to get it right. YouTube analytics. We've got three people in here, not one. Three. You're trying to strip two people and saying one person can do this all by themselves. YouTube, you really got to get your stuff together. Really. Get your stuff together. Oh, and now you're telling me I have zippity doodah, no people in here. How am I still able to get answers then, YouTube analytics? Yeah, you put one back up there when I say something, but you need to put three. Don't don't rid me of my people that I have in here. Give me three people, YouTube. I'm not sure when Dollar Bob left. It's kind of like he was giving answers, having a good time, and then it's just like he just flew. It's just like he just flew out of it. It's like he flew away from us. Okay, let me see here. Oh, we got that one. The ladies go to bed. Well, let's see. Yeah, Cheryl said she went to bed an hour ago because it was almost midnight for her, and her chair and her car was getting ready to turn into a pumpkin, so she needed to go to sleep. And Spirit Stalker said that she was getting tired, but she was going to stay and listen. And she said that she's not going to really give any more answers because she was getting tired. So, and she might fall asleep. And she said she might have fallen asleep soon. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she probably fell asleep. She probably fell asleep. But hey, I've got three people here. That's right, YouTube analytics. Three, not two. I got three people here. Thank you, YouTube analytics. Now you're finally saying three. Um, Now you're being fair. All right. Now you've got the no. As soon as I say something about you put being three, you go back to two. You're ripping me of somebody, YouTube. You know you are. All right. Anyway, next question. Okay, here we go. This is the next question. All right. Yeah, now it's saying three. So we're we're even now. It's giving me the right number of people. The best three, and now as soon as we say the best three, goes down back down to one. What are you trying to pull, YouTube analytics? What are you trying to pull? All right. Next question. Question for this one is we got the top five answers to this one. And this time the question is name a reason you might be driving more cautiously than normal. Name a reason you might be driving more cautiously than normal. Okay, let's see. It's not icy, but there you go. You did get one answer. You did get you did get one answer, Cheryl and Steve Areno. Snow, number three. Snow. A school zone? Okay, there you go. A Yeah, children on. I'll go ahead and put that as children on board. Number two, Jonathan. The question was name a reason you might be driving more cautiously than normal. Okay, you got so for school zone, I gave you children on board, number two. And Steve Areno says, no, it's not intoxication. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Rain. That's the number one answer. Rain. Rain, number one. Yeah, I did give you the kids in the car or children on board, Cheryl, for number two. Gave him that for school. I gave you that for school zone. Let's see. Let's see. Not yelling at your spouse on your cell phone or telling her to tell them the McRib is back or there's money in the road. Not traffic. It's not no insurance either or no license or an animals or seeing the popo. Nope, not gas mileage, but let me see. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. There's an accident. Accident ahead, number four. Number four is there is an accident ahead. You're stoned and you're driving to and see a cop. No, it wouldn't. Oh, Steve Arena, wait a second. You said one of your animal or one of your answers. You said no license. There, my yeah, they don't have no license because I mean, they're but if they're in the process of uh, what is one reason you might go slow? You know, if you're trying to if you're trying to get your license, if you're trying to renew or get your license, you'd be doing what? So you're close with no license, but you got to give the reason why they don't have um, anything. Yeah, there you go. The driver's test. They're taking a driver's test. Number five. That is another reason why they might be driving more cautiously than normal. Oh, 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 whoop, my bad. Accidentally clicked on somebody. My bad. Okay. Driver's test. Okay, now we got the answers. There you go. Now we've got okay. Just making sure. All right. Next question. Next question. My penis just slapped me in the face. Did they, Jonathan? Did they, or did Cheryl's perky boobs really turn it on? Anyway, that was just a little joke. Let's see. Next question. Next question. We got the top five answers to this next question. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. That's why I said it. All right. Question is, Name a slow mo- Name a slow. Oh, hey Kentucky girl. How are you doing? You are just in time to join us for a new question. We just finished up one question. So here is another question. You can get in on this if you want to too. Definitely wouldn't suffocate. I wouldn't doubt that, Cheryl. All right, next question. Top five answers. Name a slow moving vehicle that you hate to get stuck behind. What would you hate to get stuck behind? A slow moving vehicle you'd hate to get stuck behind. That's good, Kentucky girl. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Let me see here. All right, there you go, Cheryl. A bus. That's the number one answer. A bus. You hate to get stuck behind a bus. Jonathan says road sweeper. Not a road sweeper or a steamroller. But tractor is there, Jonathan. Tractor is number three. Tractor is number three. Not an Amish buggy. Not a big rig, but a semi truck, though. That's there. That is there, Steve Areno. Semi truck, number two. A dump truck, Cheryl says. A dump truck is number five. And now you just got to get one more. One more. Number four. Not a white Bronco. And yeah, we got this semi truck, but not the cement truck. Not the house or a wide load or an old dude riding a mini bike with no helmet. Not funeral or a. Okay, I can give you trash truck, Steve Arena, for number four, which is a garbage truck. They got garbage truck for number four, and number five is a dump truck. So, what exactly is the difference? They're both garbage. Seems like you might try to get out if you're behind her, you may try to get out in front of her and tell her you have ice cream. Okay, let's see. And let's see. And number five was a dump truck. Okay. Kentucky girl, if you got some answers and everything, you could get in on this too if you wanted to play. I mean, you're invited to play as well. Sometimes if they get stuck, maybe an answer of yours might come in handy for them. You never know. All right. Let's see. Next question. Next question. We got the top five answers to this question. Question is this: name something you shouldn't do after getting a manicure. What should you not do after getting a manicure? Hmm. Not. It doesn't have anything to do with your hair. Wouldn't be slapping somebody or biting your nails. But there you go. But pretty good. Pretty good answer, Doberman. Bite your nails. But no, Jonathan got one. Eat. Number five. Eat. Can't eat. Number five. Not wear shoes, but and not paintballing, but wash dishes. There, okay, there you go, Cheryl. That's number two. Wash dishes. Not putting any makeup on or putting fake eyelashes on. Not text or fold laundry. So what else do you think might be there? Still got you've gotten two and five. If you could just get the other three, including number one. Okay, let's see. I see. Never had a manicure, so not really sure. Okay, well, we'll find some other ways. Find some other ways. Okay. Not cook. Not cook. And he'll cook for you. I guess that means Jonathan doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to him getting a manicure if he got one. Okay. Make the bed. Matt kept jinxing it. I, yeah, I tried, and it jinxed. No, it's not that time yet, but I probably lost a couple people getting out there. I, I think I probably lost Kentucky Girl and probably lost Doberman during that, but at least I've still got you three. I thought we were doing good. I guess not. Okay, well, at least I've got you three. At least you guys are, you know. Anyway, get back to the game. Let's see. It wouldn't be putting on gloves or petting anything, much less a platypus. Not even like any bootleg fireworks. And I see that's the only answers we've gotten so far. So you still don't have one answer, and that includes the number one answer. Oh, it's okay, Tim. At least you're back. Not digging the garden or gardening. It wouldn't be digging in the garden or slap fighting. How was that, Jonathan? Did you be? Were you farting everywhere? You've been farting everywhere. And Steve Areno and Jonathan, don't worry. You guys can play with your possums in 37 minutes. Who's this Steve's attorney person? Give up, Steve's attorney. It's only you against all of us. We're all blue. We can get rid of you. Can you see me? Oh, you have your moments. I just was wondering if you were able to see me because you guys really weren't playing the question anymore, and you kind of, and it kind of kept just going from like the count, the viewer count just kept getting lower. I wanted to be sure you were able to see me, especially with my analytics saying 0 people watching. Okay, then you can see me. Okay. Did we lose Cheryl? Did we lose Cheryl? Because I don't see her commenting anymore. I wonder if she left after I started. After I started. That he. Well, they never. Well, they never caught him. They never caught him. So you are making this very interesting, Steve's attorney. You're making this worthwhile to watch. I wonder if. Well, Cheryl, if you're still here, can you say here? I love Steve's attorney, but not as much as I love this mac and cheese. We this is the first time that we've had an attorney on Steve. I mean, I used to get, people, call them Joe people, I used to get her so-called husband and her little girl and her correctional officer and her therapist. It was crazy. So, but I said I picking, and now they're picking up the action with Steve Areno. Yeah, she was crazy. Yes, yeah. Steve Indecent destroyed her big time, and she did not like it. We sent her out to dry. I'll send Cheryl out love. I just messaged her, told her we were back if she wants to come back if she's back on. Oh yeah, very weird times with her. It was very weird. Hmm. No, but do you think that's where Cheryl got hers? I mean, you say she has some perky ones all the time, so she must have been. No, I haven't been getting your answers for the last hour, Trevor. I saw where you had said, my last message from you was, did you hear what happened to Trump? And then I said, no, I didn't hear what happened. And then you were like, and then you kind of just vanished away. It's like you didn't. It's like none of your answers appeared in the last hour. After the what happened to Trump, I haven't heard from you since then. Yeah, Peter was not. Yeah, Peter was not here to harass Cheryl or Heather tonight. I think they're probably glad about that. We we still have 29 minutes to play if you guys still want to play. No, you didn't finish that question. In fact, that question that you left off on, you let me get to that one, and let's see how many you got and how many you didn't. If I remember correctly, you only got two answers out of there, and that contains five answers. But let me look at the question and let me see where we are on that. Okay, yeah, you only got number two and number five. You need to. What is something you shouldn't do after getting a manicure? What is something you shouldn't do after getting a manicure? No, I haven't got a girlfriend yet, Trevor. I've been looking, but no luck so far. Who knows? I mean, with the luck I have right now of finding somebody, probably never get married. Oh, what it would be finger your butt, but there you go, Tim. Wash your hands. That's the number one answer. Don't ever wash. You wouldn't want to wash your hands if you got a manicure. Wash hands. Number one. Number one answer. Wash hands. Now you just got to get three and four. What is something else? Not finger bang or bite your nails. That's been good, but that wasn't. It's not bite your nails, and it's not. You shouldn't peg your boyfriend. Assuming they're answering women who got because they're women. The majority of women get manicures, not men. Yeah, we got yes, we do have wash dishes as well. What we've got so far that we've got what we've gotten so far is wash hands, wash dishes, and eat. Those are two things or three things you shouldn't do. We just got to get the other two, number three and number four. I'd say I'd say if you want to, Trevor, go for it. the worst you can do is get rejected by somebody. Yeah, your dating life would be like boxing Mike Tyson or something, if you were able to get somebody. Okay, let me see. I get manicures too. I slap a wig on, put some fake perky tits on, and call myself Elizabeth and go out for the night. Well, I used to go on OK Cupid, but I could check BBW Cupid. What else do you think? Oh, that's for big. Oh, oh, I didn't. Well, sorry, I didn't know what BBW meant. Hooked up with lots of chicks on Tinder, but I think you should go on Christian dating sites. I'm trying to find. I'm just trying. I would only use a dating site that's free. I would not pay anything for a dating site. I would just be, I'd only go on ones that are free. If I have to pay, I'm not using it. Sometimes I try Facebook dating, but those aren't, those don't really help. Banged a lot of chicks from Plenty of Fish. One of my friends from work told me that that I need to go out, that I need to, take his offer and go hang out with him sometime. He says we could pick up a lot of pretty girls that way. Oh, a sexy Canadian girlfriend, Plenty of Fish. What do you want to ask me, Trevor? Is Plenty of Fish free, or do you have to pay for it? Yeah, they all gotta be over 18. Well, actually, Yeah, my dating site or my dating rules are this. I can date someone who's as young as 30 years old, and I'll date someone who's as old as 45. But if you're not between 30 to 45, no deal. And you have to live and I prefer you to live in my city as well. I don't travel well out of the city. Well, the thing is that you didn't ask me a question, Trevor, because you said, Matt, can I ask you a question? And then your next one was, sorry, I asked that. Really? Because you can drive here in six at 16. You'd have to be 18 to smoke and 21 to drink. So it seems like they've got softer rules for you that there down there in New Zealand, Tim. Oh no, I'm not autistic by chance. I'm not autistic. I thought I might have been. I thought I might have had a slight case of it, Trevor, but they tested me and they said I do not have autism. They said I have repetitive behavior, but I don't have autism though. And a lot of my friends were, and when I've told some friends that, a lot of friends were like, they're like, no, not you, Matthew. You're too smart to have autism. It's like too smart. If I'm too smart, I mean, a lot of smart people are autistic. There's a lot of smart people who are autistic, but they said, yeah, they're just like, yeah, you don't have it. You're too smart to be autistic. And I was diagnosed with no autism, so I guess I can say, okay, guess I don't have it. But I do have repetitive behavior, though. They say. I realize her belly can't extend further than her boob. Ooh. Well, that's true. That's true. Plenty of fish is free to a point, then they want you to spend money later. Well, then I am not going to bother on plenty of fish then. I've got a really good picture of me, on on my okay Cupid site and my dating site. Okay. So do you just want me to give you the last two answers that you could not get so you can go on to the next question? Uh they had a singles class, but then they got rid of it. And now they've taken out the singles class and put in the young and hearts class. So it's kind of like, there's one girl I know that is there's one girl I know that is, well, she's my age, and I think she's single too, but and a lot of people were thinking, a lot before they knew that I knew her personally from church, they're like, you should try this girl. She's real. They're like, I think you're perfect for each other. And then I ask who that is, and then I'm like, I know that girl. I was like, I know that girl. She goes to my church. I don't know if we would be a good couple though. I said, I think she's probably the only other person besides me that is uh, that is single. Oh, anyway, do you want me to just give you the last two answers so we can get to the next question since we only got 18 minutes to go? I don't see her around much anymore. I mean, hey, I don't even see her around much anymore. The closest I saw to her was that she was a teacher in the toddler B class when Landon was a toddler, and that's really all. And that's really the last I've seen of her. The last Landon seen of her was the girl's mother, because the girl's mother still taught. Well, her mom taught fourth grade when I was in fourth grade, and well, she was still the fourth grade teacher when Landon went into fourth grade. So, Sunday morning teacher, that is. So I'm saying, that's the closest any of us have ever gotten to this girl. One of my old friends is. I can have her come to you, and you can bring it back. We're bringing it back, I think. Well, okay. My jokes are not always a little twisted. I would like to play one quick one. All right. If you want to do one quick one, you want to just skip this one and do another 5-1, or would you rather do a 3-1 or a 4-1? How'd you like to do this? I had a water plant. Oh, skip and 5. Okay. All right. So these are the answers you could not get. What should you not do after a manicure? These are the answers you did not get. You should not do number 3 after a manicure, which is, hold on, wrong, little bit ahead. Things you should not do after a manicure. You should not do number 3. Drive. Don't drive after getting a manicure, they say. And you should not do number 4 after getting a manicure, which is touch anything. Those were the answers. I'll give you the quick ones, and we will do one more quick one. Okay. Okay. Now, I guess we can get one more quick question in. One more question. All right. Last. So this will probably be the last one. The top 5 answers to this question. Last question for the night is this: Name something you can get in extra large. Name something you can get in extra large. Nope, not an extra large coffee. Not okay. Soda. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Soda, number 4. Number 4, soda. Not underwear. We got the drinks one. The meal, gotta, let me see if they'll accept it. Anything with meal. No, you've got to be more specific. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Pizza. Pizza. Number 3 is a pizza. Clothes. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A t-shirt. That's the number 1 answer. Clothes. T-shirt, number 1. Not a shake. Not an Oreo McFlurry with peanut butter, M&Ms, and chocolate chips, but you've gotten T-shirt, pizza, and soda. What could number 2 and number 5 be? Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Number 2, fries. fries are number two. Now I just got to get number five. One more and you get number five. Number five, I've really not noticed you could actually get an extra large. Nope, not bed, not burger. Not a sofa or a chair or a wheelchair or ice cream. Condoms. Well, we know what you're thinking, Jonathan. I know what you're thinking of doing in 7 minutes. No, but no, not condoms. Condom. Who said I wasn't doing it already? Got something you can get an extra large. Yeah. You are here. It's food. It's a oh, 2 minutes. Yep. Okay. Not salad, but this is something you can get. You wouldn't expect to get it in extra large though. It's unusual for that to be extra large. Yeah, omelet. Okay, now there you go. Number five, eggs. Eggs. That's all the things you can get in extra large. But I was going to say that you finally got it. You finally got it. So, and we're about a minute from hitting 1 o'clock. So, I hope we have better service tomorrow night. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. And if I do, until then, much love. And until next time, peace.